A very warm welcome. You're watching the news with me, Anubhuti Gaur. Let's take a look at what's making headlines. The Cabinet Committee on Security has approved the creation of a Chief of Defence Staff post that will function as a single point of contact for different branches of the armed forces and as a military advisor to the government. A Chief of Defence Staff, a position found in the armed forces of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, will most likely be a 4-star officer chosen from either the Army, the Navy or the Air Force. Despite opposition by several states and unrest over the amended Citizenship Act, the Union Cabinet today approved a proposal to update the National Population Register, which is linked to the census. The exercise will cost Rs 8,500 crores. The database will have demographic as well as biometric details. It is mandatory for every resident of India to register in the NPR. The NPR exercise will be held between April and September 2020 in all states and union territories except Assam, where the National Register of Citizens exercise to identify the illegal migrants has already been conducted. However, Prakash Javadekar stated that it is a self-declaration and no document, biometric, etc. will be required for it. As the protest against the Citizenship Amendment Act continues across the country, Kerala Chief Minister PINARAYI Vijayan has called for an all-party meeting of leaders of all political parties, religious and social organizations over Citizenship Amendment Act on December 29th in Thiruvananthapuram. Remember, the Kerala government recently ordered a stay on all the activities in connection with the NPR in the state, considering apprehensions of public that it would lead to NRC in the wake of controversial Citizenship Act. A complaint has been filed in the Chief Judicial Magistrate Court in Aligarh, Uttar Pradesh against Congress President Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi and journalist Ravish Kumar for giving speeches against the Citizenship Amendment Act. The court admitted the complaint and the matter will now be heard on January 24th. Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra were stopped outside Meerut, where they were going to visit victims who were killed in the violence that broke out during the Anti-Citizenship Act and the NRC protests. On Monday, the two leaders were sitting on dharna against the two controversial laws. Protesting students of JADAVPUR University blocked Governor Jagdeep Dhankar's passage as he arrived at the institution for the convocation ceremony. The governor was also shown black flags and slogans were also raised against him. The governor blamed the university administration and the state government, calling the agitations engineered and alleging a total collapse in the rule of law. The International Monetary Fund said in its annual review that India needs to take quick steps to reverse the economic slowdown, as the country has been one of the engines of global growth. India's economy grew at its slowest pace in more than 6 years in the July-September period, down to 4.5%. It is now being said that the US lawmaker PRAMILA Jayapal, whom External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar refused to meet, was included on the list without prior approval. Jaishankar refused to meet Indian-American PRAMILA Jayapal during his visit to Washington for the 2+2 India-US dialogue, who introduced a congressional resolution urging India to lift all the restrictions imposed on Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370 on August 5. That's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. The news and updates will continue on the other side.